We begin this hour 18 with the federal government's new plan to curb rising gun violence in Chicago. The Department of Justice about to unleash what's being touted as a strike force here. But before the big rollout, we asked our Chris Tye to take a closer look at where all these guns come from before winding up at Chicago crime scenes. Chris, one state stands out from the rest, and for reasons you might not expect.
That's exactly right, Erica. Let's talk about those closer into home. Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana. They're athletic rivals. They are neighboring states. They share a Great Lake, and they also share the distinction of having thousands of illegal guns shifted between their borders every year. But another state, 12 hours south of us, also funneling in huge numbers of illegal guns to Illinois every year. And experts say it's because of its deep Illinois roots. In the Magnolia State, there's a different speed to things. But in one category, Mississippi is a fast mover.
Gun laws in Mississippi, okay, corral. just wide open.
Juan Cloy is a former assistant police chief in Mississippi and a former FBI agent. He was not surprised when we showed him this, that guns recovered at crime scenes in Illinois are mostly from states adjacent to Illinois, with the exception of Mississippi, which ranks 5th in the U.S.
It's easier to buy a gun than a car. Right off the street, no problem. No consequences, no repercussions.
The NRA's website shows there are no laws requiring permit to purchase, registration of firearm, license of owners, or permit to carry in Mississippi for rifles, shotguns, or handguns. So they're easy to get. But what's behind what locals call the Dixie pipeline to Chicago?
We're talking about pre-segregation era of the 1940s, and even actually probably before that.
Generations ago, local families migrated to Chicago for jobs, leaving extended family down in the South. And there are gang affiliations that come with many of those family ties.
The relationships that the gang members have is more solid and stronger than the relationship that law enforcement personnel have. And that is it in a nutshell.
And in a nutshell, that's why so many Chicago crime scenes have gun casings with Mississippi roots. Unearthing those roots is about to become the latest effort to curb violence in Chicago.
Strike Force will focus on the flow of guns, which includes buyers and sellers.
But experts have seen this before, and they fall out of favor quickly when a new police chief in one city or a governor in one state is replaced.
We end up having task force after task force, and they usually end up fizzling out after about 3 months to a year.
There have been strike forces in Chicago in the past. You may remember these sort of efforts, but Police Superintendent Brown says this one is different. It is structurally different, and it is no small feat here, Erica, that it has the full weight and support of the White House and President Biden, whom he met with just yesterday.
Yeah, Chris, with many of these strong family ties between Mississippi and Chicago, often these guns are not even sold at all.
Yeah, for many of these transactions, it's not a dollars and cents kind of thing. The latest numbers we have are from 2017, where they looked at how the weapons were actually acquired. 6 out of 10 times it was a cash transaction. The other 4 out of 10 times, though, it was a friend or family loaning the user the weapon, and that really underscores the complex waters that they're trying to navigate here.
All right, Chris Tye investigating for us tonight. Thank you.